3年待ったよ、3年。プレステ移植日本語版ありがとう。スパイクチューンありがとうございます。ディビニティオリジナルシーン2ディフィニティブエディションプレス2スタート。さーてオプション確認しよう。オーディオいいや、操作前作と基本変わってないね。ホットバー切り替えオプションメニューアクティブサーチ×なの。×と丸は入れ替えたい気がするな。リベロにようこそ。2つのギフトバッグが提供されました。変更通路をお楽しみください。ゲームルールの変更、新機能追加。よくわかんないからそのまま行こう。シングルとりあえずクラシックかな。エクスプローラー楽しく。何タクティカル。データ削除か。これ2周目でいいかな。低難易度。あれどっちがどうなんだかクラシックでいっか。キャラクター作成画面ではオリジンキャラクターを選択するからカスタムキャラクターを作成できます。はい。オリジンではない。オリジンストーリーを聞く。へえ。
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled, and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
いやー、プリンスもいいよね。セビル。まあこの辺オリジンは2周目でいいかな。こいつ名前入んなくて半角になってんな。まあどうせまたわかるしな。さてオリジナル名前をかは焼き太郎でいいや。ドワーフ、エルフ、ヒューマン。いや、アンデッドもやりたいけど、とりあえずヒューマン。とりあえずヒューマンでいくかな。人間リベロンで支配的な種族である人間は善悪によらず彼ら自身の終わりなき戦いの英雄を演じようとしている。そう、エルフは死にくくえるんですよね。このプリセットは初期装備が変わる。いや違うな、2は変わんねえんだな。拾うだけだからな。こんなのあるよぐらいでしかない。とりあえずファイターナイトな。ナイトもかっこいいんだが、ここはクリックだな。顔なんかどうせ見ないんだけどね。無駄にいっぱいあんな。7髪型。おう、すげえ。あ、アップできた。戦士。そうな、前衛やらせたいよな。なし。そう、ヘルメットかぶっちゃうからあんま髪の毛関係ないんですけど、ナイト、夜のナイトか。バンブー、アラバスター、髪の色。チキンにしとくかな。
I'm ready. I'm ready. Try again. Prepare yourself. I'll yield. Glory is mine.
能力値。 戦闘アビリティにポイントを振るとなんちゃらかんちゃら。はーい。数字出てないんですけど大丈夫ですかね。記憶がスキル覚えられる数、体格に1振って筋力2かな。いやこっちにしよう。これ数字出てねえのダメだろ。まあいいや。水と飼料はいいや。武術ヘイルストーム、こんな名前になってるのか。氷柱撃。とりあえずこのリジェネレーションが回復の柱になっていくんで、こいつは欲しい。魔法防御あるからこれもそのうち通りたいな。ラムとクリッピングブロー。短期 HP 全開とかないから外そう。ゲリラ一匹狼プレイもしたいけど1周目はいいかな。健康第一か。知識の一撃ごと。一旦に一回敵倒すと追加で 2AP か。そんなあったな。ダクダクグス回避だろう。迎撃も欲しいけどここは吸血でいこう。 ベインとチュイの違いは分かってる。分かってるよ。大丈夫ですよ。知性と好奇心。あなたの学びへの欲望は流血思考をはるかに上回る。書物を巻物はあなたにとって最も貴重な所有物だ。ヒーラープレイしたいんで多少は新規的かな。1個か。1個学者楽器。楽器にするとこの BGM がちょっと変わるっていう。タグかな。OK、これでいきましょう。マルチ違う。いきます。
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
なかなかね、話が意味わかんないんですよね。一周でストーリーが理解できるかな。どうかな。何周やったらストーリー理解できるようになるかな。
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
ああ。詳細こっちか。とりあえずごちゃごちゃしちゃうからまあいいか。本と鍵を分けられるようになったのは素晴らしいな。あとは 会話ね。はい。
Not a very chatty fellow, are you? I don't even remember them strapping me down. Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
ちょっとカメラ感度遅いな。開発の変更ツールってなんだ。まだ遅いな。変わったのか。
Junk.
お金。あれちょっとログ変わったな。ログじゃないや、マップ変わったな。
An animal stye. Freight or food?
Did you expect a needle?
鍵。あれバケツかぶれなくなってんじゃん。
Did you expect a needle? Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you
動物語が
her
あ
rectangular
れば
eyes
喋
like
れるんですけど
letterboxes
ね。
to avoid. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin. やったね。さっき鍵拾ったんで取れました。ご飯だ。誰かが荷物室の箱を授業パネルに乗せてスケーティーを貸してる。ほう。あ、この箱をここに乗っけろってことか。お、イエーイ。セーブ下げるの怖いですね。あ、結局踏むっていう。そうでーん。何が起きるか見てみよう。見るの？
Hey, hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
なんでお前そんなとこ
Your
にいる
guess
んだ？
is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Set me free, and I'll set
自由
you
にしてる。
free.
は
Fair trade, I should think.
あ。は
A gentlewoman among...
あ。やっぱ引きますか、じゃあ。
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
As my chef, wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy scrounger? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
Go. これで行こう。説得失敗。
Clever story.
戦闘開始。
I should have known there'd be trouble.
ディフィニティオリジナルシーン2の戦闘は単性で進行するターンごとに与えられる AP アクションポイントを消費して移動や戦闘スキルを使用する。 AP 使い切るもしくは×を押すとターンが終了しますよと。でさっき拾ったはいはい雷のやつをやってやろうじゃないの。足元にドンと外したらしい。1ヶ月開けりゃいいんだろ。 ほら、俺まで燃えてる。死ね死ね、いて。
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his eyes rest on yours.
Ah, free. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did get...
おう、やっぱそうなりますよね。さよならだ。
What would he have to gain by killing me? Strange forces
血
are at
があれ
work.
ば回復できるんだよね。お金、研究室の鍵。バケツかぶっときますかね。とりあえずね。
Rubbish.
普通に開くじゃん。これダメでしょ、これ。拷問題だろ、これ。
Empty. Empty.
今使ったやつはこう時計がくるくる回ってクールタイムが切れていく感じですね。あと何持ってんだ。これソースのやつか。最初から持ってんのか。あ、そういうやつだったのか。 あ、何これ。パンチ。毒った。お、開いた。
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
よいしょ。じゃあ上行きますかね。ちょっと HP 減ったの気になるけどいいか。チュートリアルで機会が出ますか。はい。ああ、そうそうそう、こっちだわ、知ってんの。あ、合成か。じゃがいもじゃダメでした。
Empty.
お、紙切れは美味しいですね。金の杯。
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper.
Seems as though there's a
Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice. You say so myself. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
戦闘で死んだ
She
とさ。
frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking...
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
死の川を後悔する船の長く暗い夢を見た。
No. You're alive, and you're having a conversation.
Index fingers pressed to her lips.
My word. You do so well. I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Event. A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast sword. For your own peace of mind, of course. indications of a struggle.
ってみっか。倒してみっか。死ね。死ね。あ、やべ。ついに戦闘になってしまった。あ、魔法は効きます。魔法は効きます。ダメです。ここ。
No marks, no indications of a struggle.
ちょっとやりだけな。あと1か。死ね。やったね。犯罪現場。犯罪現場になってしまったよ。
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to
さよならし
spending
は。
time with the others.
Good God. There's been a murder here.
いや、なんと。怖い。
A
殺
young
人とか
magister
怖い。
stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass. Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your... Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does. It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like we'll find out who did it.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwoken followed the source that did this.
She looks up at you.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, it looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Thanks. I just want a cat.
いいぞ。
lesions, no trauma. It was bled by magic.
拾っておこう、これは。
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Bloody dwarves, I'll come back to you. You better be ready.
You're a human, like me. That means we're friends already. My mum told me not to make friends with lizards and elves and dwarfs and stuff. Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better, though. Wow! You look cool.
And I don't intend to do away with the
Rosa.
Ah, there you are. Wife. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Rose.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's...
Her pinched face cracks into a...
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
顔が一緒なんだよな。
You presume right. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and You take care, though. Nope, trying not to find anything out.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish as quickly as they came. The club...
Good luck, Chief.
Why won't you sing? Be good, you scallywags.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dust.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her...
Game for one. Rolling dice. Deciding fates. Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and down with a mirror.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite serious.
Not the future, no. But I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together. Of course it is. The truth's right there. Skinned. But don't you worry, darling. You're I don't lick and tell.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more
とりあえず人数分の寝袋は拾っておきたいな。
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence while it...
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed. He raises an eyebrow as you approach.
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that? The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your ship.
And?
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared, but there's more. Listen close.
There has been a
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One...
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news. No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eye...
That'll be all. Thank ye kindly, kiddo.
nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his...
Well, there has been a murder.
おー、ビーガー没収です。
Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
It was one of them.
Well, what have we here? A fresh...
The lizard looks you up and down. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you... music to my... On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my skull. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The very basics. So, 3 questions asked. As per your own testimony, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you should probably come to terms with the fact that you've Anyway, you may leave me for a moment.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
あ、水のタグ大丈夫。大丈夫だった。
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
キッチンポットを拾っとこうかな。
Always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mist. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves. I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer.
Classify this slop as food.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his...
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this trampy fan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan Beck leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug.
Pinches less that way, right?
Cocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander, many moons.
standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but Ifan grins, flashing.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him.
He glances over at Magister Victor.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander... Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken...
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine himself.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a...
Away with you!
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips, as he leans back against the wall.
レシピか。
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every... He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough. It is pleasurable to meet you. Is there? Wherever do you keep? Certainly not in your books. I have been reading this one for several minutes. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. No. I want to know about... This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful info. Now, please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Here's the register, man. Good, good. Magister, you faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform and...
Sorry you're upset, ma'am, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
So, anything interesting for me? I'll take that as a no.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on. One of us wouldn't kill our own.
ペイデになってるし。さて、セーブしておきますか。
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Windigo.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God!
オープニングのババアですな。
You there, sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this.
Siwan は殺しちゃったな。
Hands and feet.
No, I'm afraid I always perform
Solo
my
play
part
na
solo.
sa-
Do stay and watch though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Precisely.
What's happened?
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open. She doesn't stir.
おー、やべえ、酒飲んじった。結局みんな死ぬんだからあんま関係ねえよな。青はどうしようかな。倒すか。悲しいけど経験値になってもらわねばな。
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. God damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick!
a door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is... The skeleton is quick...
No. It catches fire. It turns into must when wet.
The skeleton looks up.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks...
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants... Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. Please, I was no more an elf than you. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed, just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his... I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather...
The skeleton
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply it doesn't budge. The door groans open.
Something's breaking through! What the hell are those things? Deathfog! I need to get out of here now!
おう、重そうだな。あ、そうだ、タグ拾ってんだ。
you thought Rivellon was flat.
なんでバレた？
Thank the gods!
He eyes the collar circling your neck.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I would.
He whispers loud.
Don't just cower there, Rick!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand. The Magister's look.
You're like.
下がりだ。
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
Oh, なんか食っちった。
chance. There's a boat. Wait! Voidwoken!
Beardless bugs won't sink a ship on my watch. Glory is mine.
Let the games begin.
バックラッシュミスんなよ。
They who are about to triumph.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
No telling where there might be more. We need to move. Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
I have plans for you, child. Right.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
いやー、チュートリアル終わったわ。このゲームすっごい面白いんですけど、なかなか理解してもらえないんですよね。
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship.
トロフィー獲得。
Am I the lone survivor? It seems someone, something, wanted me alive.
あー、スキル振りますかね。体格と筋力、体格に振っちゃうかな。反射か。OK、ここまでにしておきましょう。